Hello, Franklin. I'm Eric Stuckey, your city administrator. It's Monday, so it must be time for the top 3 things you need to know this week. I've got my Post-it here to help guide the way, and we're here in the boardroom in City Hall in front of this map, which we just showed you. I think it's called the Urban Growth Boundary Map, and that is a topic for number one. I'm going to ask Andrew Orr from our Planning and Sustainability Department to join me. We're looking at a process the county is about to start. It hasn't formally started, probably will formally start next year, but it relates to looking at our growth boundaries. Talk a little bit about that, and there's a virtual meeting coming up in about a week.
Yeah, there's a lot to say about this topic, and I would suggest going to franklintn.gov/UGB. It's a project webpage, and there's a lot of information on there, a lot of background information on there. But the urban growth boundary is essentially a line that was adopted and approved in 2001, so it's been in place for about 20 years. And it is a defined area that the city could grow into over time. And in the last 20 years, Franklin's changed a lot, so it's time to revisit the UGB, and so we're doing a lot of technical analysis right now, and we're looking at cost estimates for infrastructure improvements and looking at land uses and how we want to grow going forward.
So the primary goal of this is to look at boundaries to start off with, and every city in Williamson County and Williamson County itself are all looking at this together. So this is a process we'll go through, and as I indicated, this is sort of the pre-process or the informal process leading up to it. We want the community to be informed, get feedback, and then it'll go into a more formal process sometime next year. We don't even know when that starts off, and it's guided by state law. Anything else people should be looking at this point?
I would just emphasize that we've got a meeting, a community meeting on August 12th at 6 o'clock, and it's virtual, so just log in. If you're interested and you can't make the meeting, we'll have a recording placed on the project webpage.
Very good, and there'll be more public engagement along the way, both virtual through the website, and we have a September meeting planned and other meetings along the way. The Board of Mayor and Aldermen will be engaged in it, the Planning Commission. So there'll be lots of other opportunities, and as Andrew said, franklintn.gov/UGB has information. We'll keep adding to that as time goes on. Thanks, Andrew.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, so that's item number one. Item number two, gosh, there are lots of events going on. We've talked to you about those each of the last few weeks, but there's a bunch this week. Just tomorrow and Wednesday at Pinkerton Park, a great getting ready for school or last hurrah of summer going on with the Water Bash at Pinkerton Park. It'll go from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. both Tuesday, August 3rd, and Wednesday, August 4th. Come on down. There'll be games, prizes. You're going to get wet. Have fun. It's a great time to do it. So come out to Pinkerton. Great event for the kids. The next event to talk about is this Friday with the return of Eat the Street, which is a great food festival with food trucks all over Bicentennial Park. That's Martin Luther King Avenue that goes right through Bicentennial Park. There'll be lots of food trucks. Goes to a great cause, helps support the recovery court in our community. So that's a great time. Come on out, get your favorite food truck, and lots of fun there. See a lot of folks turn out from the community for that. And then third and final, this Friday also launches the Williamson County Fair down at the Ag Center in Southeast Franklin. It's called 9 Days of Fun. So it starts off Friday the 6th and runs through August 14th. There are, of course, rides and food and entertainment and lots of great times there. And folks are really looking forward to having that back in place after a year hiatus there. So lots of events to keep you going this week and this weekend. So look for those. And then the last item is just a reminder. We've talked about it before, but it's coming up on Wednesday, the Remembering the Badges Blood Drive. We still have a few slots available. It's right here at City Hall. Runs from, I think, around 9 a.m. to the afternoon, I think 1 o'clock. And like I said, few slots still available. So go to redcrossblood.org and put in the code FranklinTN1919, and you can get set up, get one of those last few slots, and help us remember and commemorate 9/11 by giving units of blood that help the community. So those are your top 3 things. The urban growth boundary review process is starting, and we need your input there. Lots of events, whether it's Eat the Street, County Fair, or the Water Bash. And then remembering the badges, you can give some blood if you can to help a fellow neighbor. So that's it for this week. Take care and have a great week.